Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you guys a few products that I'm decluttering out of my collection. I have this little bag that I keep on the bottom shelf of my desk here, and as I come across products in my collection that I'm either not using anymore or I don't like for some reason, or I don't know, whatever the reason is, maybe they're expired, whatever, I just toss them into that little bag, and when the bag's starting to get full, I do a little declutter for you guys. Rather than doing a massive declutter once a year that's super daunting and never gets done, I try to do this every couple of months or so that I'm always staying on top of it and keeping my collection curated. So let's dive in. I have a hair product in here. So this is the Schwarzkopf Osis Bouncy Curl gel, I think. It's, yeah, a curl gel. So I bought this. So I'm not a hairstylist. I'm an esthetician. So I do my best when it comes to like choosing hair products. So I do have a bit of a curl or a wave, more of a wave slash frizz to my hair. So I like to, you know, wash it at nighttime, put some stuff in it, put a braid in it, and wear it sort of that way. I do that a lot. I'm really lazy when it comes to my hair. So I was using something like this in my hair. I just put it in wet, put it in the braid, and that would kind of help hold everything together so it wasn't quite so frizzy. But recently, my friend Jamie, she's Jamie Hair, I'm Jamie Nails, she sort of told me, she was like, you know, I think you'd be better with just like a leave-in conditioner and like a serum. Do your hair the same way you always have, but put less in it. And you know, she was right, because she's the expert when it comes to hair. So I don't need this. She has very curly hair, so I'm thinking that maybe she would like this. It's a nice product. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not for my hair type. She has that really curly hair that she can like scrunch some gel into. Mine's more of a fuzz. So I'm going to see if she wants this. If she doesn't want it for herself, she may be able to use it on some clients. Who knows? I also have a lot of friends that are hairdressers that may be able to use this because it is almost full. I didn't use it that much, so I'm going to pass that along and see if somebody else could get some use out of it. I had also given her my Big Ego mascara from Tarte. I kept the box so that I could talk about it with you guys, but I did just try it once and I didn't like it, and she also receives the BoxyCharm, so she really liked it. So I was like, here, you take it, and she was like, yeah, I will. So I didn't like this. It wasn't for me. I know a lot of people that did really enjoy it. The packaging was beautiful. I loved like it came in like a hot pink tube, just like the box. But I got raccoon eye in like 2.5 seconds, and it just continued to like migrate down my face throughout the day. So I knew immediately that it wasn't one that was going to work for me. So I decided to pass it on before I had like used it a bunch. Don't share your mascaras. Do as I say, not as I do. Also, a mascara that I'm getting rid of is the Trestique, what was this called? Good Vibes mascara. I'm going to pass this. It's not open. I'm going to pass it on to my sister because I don't want it. I have a favorite mascara. I'm obsessed with the CoverGirl Exhibitionist mascara. This is my new holy grail. I really have no interest in trying any other mascaras right now. I'm just really loving that one. It's working for me, and it took me over a year to find a good drugstore mascara that was going to work for me, that was cruelty-free. So I'm just kind of like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So since this one is unopened, and I know my sister probably needs a new mascara because she doesn't replace hers often enough, I'm going to pass this along to her, and she can enjoy it because I don't think anybody else is as fussy as me when it comes to mascaras. Something else that I'm going to pass along to my sister is the TG Quad. I had put this in my September Shop My Stash. We're only like the second week of September. I'm not going to use this. I know that I'm not going to use it. I have had this for ages. It's a beautiful quad. I just have so many eyeshadows. I prefer to reach for like a palette than these little quads. So you'll see I've got a few sort of singles in here that I'm just not reaching for, and they take up a lot of room, frankly. It's a lot harder to store a bunch of little things like this than it is to just stack a few palettes. So I'm going to pass this along. I know this is a color story that she would really enjoy. Again, the colors are beautiful, but I have colors similar to this in other palettes that I'm much more likely to reach for, so I'm going to pass that along. So I'll go over the rest of the shadows with you since we're sort of on that train. So another eyeshadow that I'm decluttering is the Locked Up. This is the Foiled Again shadows from The Balm, and this is the color Locked Up. It's just like a silver sort of metallic. I like it. It performs fine. There's nothing wrong with this. I'm just not reaching for it, and I have silvers in a variety of other palettes that I'm much more likely to reach for it than this single. It just kind of gets lost in the back of a basket in my little desk here. So again, I'm sure I know somebody who would enjoy this, that would get a lot of use out of it, that would probably not have a whole bunch of singles that are taking up a whole bunch of space in their house. So I am passing this along as well. I think I got this in an Ipsy bag or something, and I did enjoy it for a time, but we're moving on with our lives. I also received this in an Ipsy bag. I hate when they send you shadows that are not in anything. I don't have a Z palette or anything like that. I have so many palettes. I don't need to build my own. I'm all set. I really don't need to be doing that. So this has been bouncing around that basket, like I said, for a year at least, and it falls out of this little plastic thing, and then it gets gouged by like the corner of something else, and I'm over it. I'm over the mess. So I'm gonna see if anybody else wants this. Otherwise, I'm just gonna throw it away because look at it. It's just a brown eyeshadow anyways. It's not anything to get too excited about. And I'm also going to pass along the Lisa Frank eyeshadow. This was the color Stargazing. It's a really beautiful gold, but again, I have golds in almost every palette that I own. I don't need this single, and it doesn't perform any better than any other gold that I have. This would also make a really nice highlight for a deeper complexion. So I'm going to pass this along as well. Again, it's just not getting any use in my collection. It's just taking up space. I'm getting rid of the e.l.f. All Over Face Stick in the color Persimmon? I don't know. Anyway, all that to say, I used to love this. I used it all the time. It was sort of like a highlight, but I think it's expired. Like, it's just, the texture has changed. It smells fine, but the texture has definitely changed, and I don't know, especially for complexion products, I don't like to take a lot of chances, so that one's going to go right in the garbage after I'm done filming this video. I also have this, I had a bunch of these at one time. These are the Wet n Wild Mega Slicks Balm Stains. These go on like a lip balm and stain your lips. Actually, they're quite nice. I have a few stored over there, but this darker color is just not one that I'm ever going to use. Again, I think this would be better for a deeper complexion. If I'm going to wear like a balm stain, this would be a much darker color than I would want for that. So I'm going to pass that on as well. And this Quo, this thing is so messy. This is the Lip Cocktail Tinted Lip Balm, and it's just, it hasn't gotten hot. I don't keep anything like close to heat or anything like that, but it's just like it's melted. Look at it. It's really messy, and it's supposed to be really hydrating, but to be very honest, when I wear this, it actually makes my lips sort of peel a little bit, so it almost feels like it's dehydrating them more. So I'm just not a fan. I'm not going to try and give this to anyone. I'm just going to throw it out. I don't think it's any good, to be honest. And then I've got a couple of eyeliners in here, both from Bodyography. Both I've received in BoxyCharms. Neither have ever been used. I have a green eyeliner already that I've opened, and I have a bronze eyeliner already that I've opened, and I've put both of these in Shop My Stashes, and neither of them got used. So I either, A, I don't need them because I have colors exactly like these from other brands in my collection, and B, if I had them in a basket for an entire month with the intention of focusing on them and I didn't, I probably don't need to keep them. And I do have a friend coming to visit. My friend Kate's coming to visit tomorrow. So, and she had mentioned that she would really like to have a green eyeliner because she had one and completely used it up. So I got one for you, girl. So I'm going to pass those. I'm going to pass definitely the green one on to her. I'll see if she wants the bronze. Otherwise, I'll give that to my sister as well because I think it would go really well with that little eyeshadow quad. I'm still trying to sort of hook her up with some makeup to kind of plump up her collection a little bit. She needs the help. So I know this was a short video, but I wanted to share with you guys what I'm getting rid of, what things I'm passing on out of my collection to make room for other things, or just to make life a little bit easier so I don't have so much clutter. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!